Sorry that the stream ended off so suddenly. I didn't mean for it to end off at all. Can Genshin Impact get itself to what? Come on. Finally.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
About challenge.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
I've been waiting all day for you. It seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Oh, okay.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Add an extra episode.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it.
There's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Alright. The immovable God and the eternal Euthium. Oh, Euthymia. I'm on Ethernet, yet my internet is getting a bit slower. Or this game is just wanting to lag.
Kazuha is a free spirit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he seems to be a bit of a loner, too.
Being able to explore the world at his leisure while savoring the beauty of everything around him? That doesn't sound too shabby. You aren't thinking of sneaking off to go on a solo adventure, right?
I would never leave you, Paimon.
Aw, Paimon's really happy to hear that. Here, have this.
Monthly food expenses? 300,000 mora?
Hey, wait! Where are you going?
I suddenly feel like going solo. Maybe it's not a bad idea after all.
Please don't go! Wait for Paimon!
It'd also be good to have more than one ice person, so once I can gain another ice person from the wishes, that'll be cool. Interesting. Come on. And 3, 2. Moment of cessation. No, he's offline, but at least he'll get the notification once he comes back online. Huh. Wait. Okay, so I can't refine those. Yeah, remember, I can't refine anything like under the 3 stars or under 4. No, like it's under 3 stars. Under 3 stars, I can't refine it.
Dodge this! Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this. Freeze. Dodge this. Freeze. Cool it. Freeze. Dodge this. Freeze. Cool it.
Ah, you
Hello,
finally made it.
Hello, Bido.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
It's an honor to be aboard.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
Really?
Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Interesting. Excuse me. Oh, come on. Bruh. Genshin Impact better not be not responding. There. What? Oh, thank God. How did I disconnect? Heyo. Would you look at that? After braving the raging thunderstorm, the outpour finally comes into port. Is there 7 nations for the 7 archons? We met the Geo and the Animal Archon. So what is the next Archon? You better be joking. You better be kidding me. Bruh, it shouldn't be taking this long. Finally. You are not lagging at me. I want to see this. You're not lagging. Stop lagging. Stop lagging. Stop lagging. Stop lagging. Ah, that looks beautiful. This looks beautiful. Have I seen him before?
Oh, hi there.
Stop lagging. I swear to God. You've been on lag on load. Good.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
Como.
And
What?
it appears we have
You
a
look
couple of
familiar.
stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Why would you call us stowaways?
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Really, nice to meet you, Toma.
Oh,
Or
it's
is it
sure nice
Tom?
to hear you say that.
Toma?
With any luck, it'll
Toma?
give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some
okay.
time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
Okay.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good.
Show that.
Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
We look forward to seeing you
Fair
again.
seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Okay.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay, then. Now I'm feeling a bit nervous. Please don't be... Please don't let all this be for nothing. Where are we even? I understand, like, but like... Oh. So we're that far away. It took us a long time to actually get all the way here by ice path. Oh, Kaigayama.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose
Oh,
of your visit.
Kaigayama.
Except you, Toma.
Kaigayama.
You must be new here.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, you could see.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
We're here to trade wine and ore. We're here to find my sister.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What?
What? Ugh. Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
Bruh.
Sorry about that.
Here's
I
something.
see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
What do you have us under?
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
What?
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Alright.
So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders
see.
aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force.
I can tell.
Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Welcome or not, we don't have a choice. My journey must go on.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Interesting.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
A Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
No. Yeah, that's not play.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes?
Eureka.
And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2
What?
million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Questioning how much it costs.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That was a major discount.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka.
Hey, at least it's
But
paper.
as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
Not how you haggle? By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
He basically just asked her out on a date, while also asking him to lower it down to something peasant change can at least buy.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
I think it's about more than the more. Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with more.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
As a blatant oppression against Outlanders, doesn't anyone push back?
Yes, but when you're an Outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Travel and Outlander ever get to meet. The riding Shogun feels further away than ever.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
Bruh.
So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
That may well be. I still have to find a way.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
What?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really?
Wow! The Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
What?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora.
You're talking about favors.
In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Exactly.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Interesting.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
So what's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind.
I'm not.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Are you sure you're not supposed to come with me so then he knows that I have a good connection? It feels like you're setting me up to fail. This machine and mission its member situation.
How boring.
Huh? Hello there.
Oh, you're
You must be
Caricio.
seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Luckily, we had a
Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
Yeah.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence.
Interesting.
No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Really?
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to.
Interesting.
It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Absurd treatment.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
Do our best to negotiate. The vendor just sounds like a fishy character.
That vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Exactly.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Alright.
We're on the case.
Interesting. You.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
You don't recognize me, but I'm the fixer on these watch. Yeah, we just
So,
arrived.
what do you need with me?
Where'd you source your
The
goods?
sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you
Why?
my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
Yeah.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're
Well-
wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
You're lying.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
How'd you get the real fixer on the case?
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
He's a real idiot and swindler. And such a crook. Oh, Toma.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
No.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
You're going to have to help us. Help you.
Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Werner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
Seems like a monster to me. At least I didn't get the impression he was local.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Huh. What a bummer.
The
Jeez.
International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
I'll go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Yeah.
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Hello, Werner.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Come here, some would call that a form of freedom. It was the wind that led me back to you.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
Drinking a line of wine would sure be nice on a day like this. A board serenade would be perfect right
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
now.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
May the animal arc competent.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close
Huh?
your eyes.
What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Listen to sound.
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Cheap and tasty chop suey. Grilled tiger fish. Get it.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the flames of virtue spread to
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue. Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore.
A lot of people
My poor
out
heart
there
can't take it.
sympathize with the position. A lot of people have supported.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
Yeah.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
The International Trade Association will protect you. Come, get a drink with your friends up here.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So
Exactly.
Come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Alrighty then.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Should I close my shoes? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Ah,
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
come out. I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
Uh-oh! Seems like he's noticed us.
Where do we do this? Yada yada yada.
Keijiro!
After him!
Which one should I choose?
Any outlanders are having trouble. Feel free to visit the International Trade Association.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Cheap.
But of course, tax collection
Cheap.
is difficult work.
Cheap.
Close! It's too close! He'll notice this fish. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Cheap talk coming from a crook.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure! Too close! It's too close!
Why the fuck
He'll
did you
notice
turn
us for
around?
sure. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Oh, shut it, Paimon. I guess I have to do this for the third time.
Keijiro!
After him!
Should I close early? Love or freedom? It's not like when should I choose?
If you want to taste fun,
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
too close! It's too close!
How the fuck?
For sure!
Why are you suspecting me? Like, dear God. I'm just a random fucking person.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need...
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago.
I will-
Seems he disappeared.
I will shove my sword up your anus, Paimon.
If only we made less noise.
Shut the living hell up, Paimon. Unless you're the one trying to stalk him, I don't want to hear it.
Keijiro!
After him! Too close! It's too close! He'll notice
What the hell?
us for sure.
I'm nearly a freaking bystander, you freaking idiot!
Further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Man, he's way too suspicious of everyone. Like, why aren't you suspicious of her, huh? Huh? Damned idiot.
Ah, Ryoko.
Too close! It's too close!
Holy
He'll
frick.
notice us for sure. He's getting further and further away.
What's the hint?
Let's catch up a
Hint, let
little.
me check it on this. Like, you piece of shit.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
This quest is literally shoving logic out the window. Shut the hell up, Paimon. Shut up before I turn you into emergency food.
After him!
I will literally turn Paimon into emergency food if she doesn't shut up.
Which one should I choose?
I didn't even notice these.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks thanks to your generous patronage.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else?
Too close! That's
Fuck
too
you.
close! He'll notice us. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away!
Shut
Let's catch
the
up a
flying
little.
fuck up, Paimon.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further
I will
away!
kick your ass,
Let's
Paimon.
catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go?
Shut the living fuck up, Paimon.
He disappeared in a blink of an eye!
If you blame this on me one more time, I'll literally
If only we
toss you
made
into a
less
pot.
noise.
You want me to eat you live, don't you? Complaining way too freaking much.
Should I close
Keijiro!
After him!
customers? Which one should I choose?
Sorry.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wine,
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is...
too close! That's
Fuck
too close!
you.
He'll notice us for sure.
Literally, fuck you.
He's getting further and further away! Let's...
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go?
Shut!
He was right there a moment ago.
I will kill you, Paimon. I'm gonna personally kill you now.
If only we made less noise.
You're okay. How about this? You made all the noise. How about that? You made all the noise. That's why you could hear us. Because you wouldn't shut the hell up.
Keijiro!
After him!
From now on, it's all on Paimon's fault because she doesn't know when to shut the hell up.
love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Every time we feel this is Paimon's fault because she doesn't know how to shut the hell up.
No further than Sailing Green.
Should I close early?
Yada yada
Ah,
yada.
Ryoko,
As
how's business?
business, tax paying must, tax
All the
collecting must
better
be hard.
thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Also, how the hell would he know if someone's trying to stalk her?
Further away!
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away!
Shut the fuck up.
What was
Paimon.
that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Finally. Now since you didn't make so much of a big deal about it, Paimon.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
Also, he was oddly super sus about
That
anyone
must be
around him.
something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
As if he was doing something wrong. Oh yes, the real reason Paimon came along. Excuse me. Even if we did find more, we would give it to the Trade Association.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Maybe. Maybe not. Might be awfully suspicious.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
Is the one making a mockery of the rules here?
And who are you?
Kajira.
Another new
Kajira.
member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself,
You're
like
lying.
anyone else.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yeah. No, it's blackmail.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Ugh. Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
Ah,
So that's it?
trifle.
My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
You're lying.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules.
You have no respect for them
Seize
either.
the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon context. The title doesn't have any weight with these people.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady
Of our parents, courtesy. Interesting.
of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
You're trying to get
Let's
out
one day soon,
of
gentlemen.
literally
I
out
insist.
taxing citizens.
No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma? What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Got it.
It's not like I'll get any customers. If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wine, then look no further.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core.
Ah.
All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Yashiro Commission. Tell me about the Shirasagi.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time?
It's all good.
So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Boy.
Most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So where did this picture of a tail thing come from? So, her attendant, are we helping you or her?
You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree...
I never offered to help.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
I have one goal here to make the running
Yes,
children.
of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
I'd be surprised if I found the Abyss Order here.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
Here's one problem.
What's up?
Eleanors are unable to leave her town.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
I think perhaps not. This must be the next part of his...
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
It won't be hard. We're finally about to leave. We're basically finally about to leave here. And I also have a lot of stuff to do in Liyue and Mondstadt. But anyways.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected.
Well,
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
I wonder if Kanjo Commissioner has heard of us.
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Well, one of his subordinates is literally just a pretty crook of a tax commissioner.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
It's all good.
am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
I'm
Nice
honored.
to meet you, sir.
Well, hello there.
So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
Alright, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
Nice.
Thing is,
Hell
we
yeah.
really are pretty famous, huh?
Really?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa, you heard about
Yeah.
that too? Yep, it's true, alright.
Hell yeah.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
Ultimately, this.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Well, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
This is my forte.
Excellent. Well then. You must know the Qingxian. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxian, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
I think it might be a couple orders of magnitude off. They don't stay fresh after they're picked.
Too much trouble, is it?
Yeah.
I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
Exactly.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
It's all
What
good.
sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
I need to look into it more first.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Well, not so ridiculous, to be honest.
Halt, you two!
Huh? Just as I expected.
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see. So
Dear-
this means
Dear Traveler,
she wants you to secretly meet
would
her
you-
at night?
was that
But you
I
didn't seem
could
surprised at all by
convey
this.
this message?
What's going on?
Dear Traveler, was that I could convey this message to you in person. Apologies for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown airliner. After all, it is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you would be so courteous as to meet me tonight under the glow of the resplendent moonlight. Please do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. We shared a glance.
Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back?
No!
Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
'18, 24. Sorry for stepping on your sand. Much apologies.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh yeah, technically.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
The pleasure is mine. I'm glad to see you again.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And
Really?
at last, we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
I don't know, what do you
The
mean?
reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Ugh, like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain.
She said a letter. She never said the
that you
number.
could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito.
Got it.
But you are outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Seems my note. Seeing as we don't have any other choice.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
Really?
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago.
What?
They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
An arrogant sounding woman. Seems we need to get off Rito as fast as we can.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm
Could
counting
this
on you to deliver my letter.
arrogant woman be the very shogun we've been wanting to meet? Because it could be possible. Otherwise, who the hell else could it be? some things already seem awfully sus. First, he was very nice to me, and yet we hear from his daughter that he's been trying to hold us hostage. Excuse me? A la di da. It looks like we can't trust anyone in Rito. Unless it's for that woman that wants us to deliver a letter. Wait, what? So this is Rito. Interesting, there's more waypoints for me to go to here. A surprising amount of waypoints.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady.
Oh, yeah.
You aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
I look forward to working with you. You're
Please,
my
do
ability.
not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Yeah.
Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Exactly. Now moving on. Where's destination?
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it. Let's dance.
Freeze! Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
That tingle?
Disappear!
You're open! Picked the wrong test subject.
Ha!
Another test subject.
How's this?
Freeze!
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack.
Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
With the wind! Wind blade! There's more!
Cool it! This move will be frozen in time. Freeze!
I see.
Watch out! More monsters inbound!
Lady Hiraki, stay close.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Wind blade!
To the ferry.
With the wind! Wind blade!
There we go.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your imperfections here are discovered, Chisato.
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
Real.
Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Yeah, Chisato.
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
He's had a crush on her. Not that it's bad or anything, but like, jeez. You didn't even confirm your own feelings with her.
Whew, we're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
Interesting. First off, I want to get all the waypoints. And then I'm gonna save and clear for now. After that. Wonders of the World. Wait, what? Okay. I think I'd rather do Chisato's letter first, than to get on with that. After all, it is a side quest that I shouldn't keep waiting. Lavender melon. Interesting. I'm just gonna do one more waypoint that I'll understand, then tomorrow I'm gonna continue getting these waypoints. The one at Inazuma is quite fascinating and beautiful. Hello, gents!
I'll protect us.
Dodge this. Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
A reward on the road.
Quite interesting.
Let's oh no!
What the hell?
Don't push your luck.
Disappear.
Freeze.
Let the show be.
Dodge this.
Interesting. Shop. Purchase. Alrighty then. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's all it for today. I shall see you later on next time, or should I say tomorrow? Anyways, again, I shall see you later